Hello, Prince.
Hello, nice meeting you.
You too. As you can see, I have no hair. I don't mind having no hair. I quite like it. I don't get hair envy until you're sat right in front of me. Your hair is spectacular.
Thank you so much, but it suits you perfect. If you want, I can always borrow you my hair.
I can basically steal some of your hair if I want to.
You could, but the moment that made me grow my hair was like getting the Jesus Christ Superstar lead role. So
of course.
That's actually the reason why I grew my hair and when I tried to maintain it. So yeah, if you ever need it, the COVID ruined it for us all back in Belgrade. So yeah.
So you grew it for Jesus Christ Superstar and it just stuck around.
The hair stayed, and so far it's something that is part of my visual identity, and people recognize me most of all because of my hair. So I don't think I will be able to cut my hair for a while.
Honestly, it is spectacular. You have the best hair in Eurovision.
Thank you so much.
Prince, we're going to find out all about you, about Mila. Yeah. Welcome to the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast.
Thanks for having me.
So, Prince, your song is called Mila.
Yeah.
Your cat is called Mila.
Yes.
Does that mean your song is about your cat?
Not necessarily. Like Mila is in Serbian both name and like when you say to someone dear, So when I adopted my cat, she just looked so dear and so cute. I just had to call her Mila, When you see her, it's like, oh, you're so Mila, you're so dear. But Mila is, the song Mila is actually about something that I was going through in my emotional life, like maybe in the last of 2000, like the last year, And I just wanted to sing about something that I actually feel. I think it's really important for the artist to sing something artist is going through in order for the audience to relate with something, I didn't want to follow any kind of trend, what people would expect Eurovision song to sound like. I just wanted to have something that can make me leave my heart on the stage,
It's personal.
It's first of all personal, yeah.
But it must confuse the cat because when you're singing it at home, the cat's like, why are you singing my name?
Cat is going crazy, man. When you take the guitar, when you start playing, there are some cats that just start jumping, So I have a lot of videos she's not allowing me to publish, on my social media. But she is enjoying, I have really beautiful cats, when I start playing guitar, they're actually cute and they're coming towards me. So they're not the scary type of Milas.
So you have more than one cat?
Yeah, I actually adopted sister and brother. So Mila has a brother.
Oh, what's the brother called?
Paya.
Mila and Paya.
Exactly, yeah.
I've seen Mila in your videos. She is so cute.
She's so cute. Yeah, I'm obsessed with Mila and Paya. I was never a cat person before. I was always a dog guy, and I had dogs since I was maybe 5 years old. When I was living back in Vranje, I think maybe 20 different dogs breed I had during that period.
20?
Yeah.
Wow.
You would not believe. When I was a kid, I used to play with my dog. I don't know how you call it in English. Bernardinac was in Serbia. Those big dogs that go through the mountain with a barrel of wine.
Saint Bernards.
Saint Bernard, yeah.
Yes.
So I was playing with Saint Bernard, riding Saint Bernard when I was really, really young. And then I just realized, okay, my life is getting so hectic because of the music and all the projects I have. So I decided to try with cats. They're extremely independent animals and spiritual animals, first of all. So I just gave it a chance. And, the minute I saw they're using the toilet I bought, on their own, man, I was...
A proud moment.
I was in love.
Because cats, with dogs, they just want affection all the time. But cats are like, I'll give you some affection today. I don't like you today.
I like that, yeah. I'm that kind of a guy. I mean, I don't have a need to show affection 24/7, and I am a romantic guy, but in a cat way.
In a cat way. You'll only give love when you feel like it.
Not necessarily. I can show love not only when I need it, but not 24/7, But The problem I had with maybe like having a dog is like going for a walk at 6 a.m. bro. I'm not a morning person, so like waking up at 5:30 just to go for a walk is not something my dog would like to, you know.
I should say thank you then, because we're doing this interview in the morning, the first one of the morning, but you look very fresh, so it's all good.
Thank you so much.
My final question about the cats: how do they feel about having a famous Eurovision dad?
I'm trying to catch the moment when they sing, you know. So just I'm hiding with the guitar and I'm checking if Mila is singing the chorus.
She'll get it by the end.
I hope so. It would be amazing, you know.
Everybody,
she could win more than Eurovision. Yeah.
She could win the Cats version of Eurovision.
Yes, Cats version. Yeah.
The one thing I'm obsessed with is your martial arts skills. Yeah. Karate, right?
Yeah, karate. I was in karate since I was 7 years old.
7? Wow.
Yeah. So I started before I moved to Belgrade. And I just fell in love with it. It's hard to explain and to remember all the details back in time. But I remember like being in the room with so many other people, being silent, you know, just being respectful towards each other. And step by step, I started making results. Like I remember my first medal in North Macedonia and my first competition ever, I think also when I was 7 years old. And, you know, when we moved to Belgrade, I started training with a bit like more serious clubs, let's say it so. And then I was part of a national team. Eventually I got black belt and I was a national champion, vice champion on Balkans at the time. Kids, I think I was, it's called some kind of Kids European Championship. I was first. It was in Italy, I think. So I just gave a big part of my childhood to karate, actually.
So you were good at karate.
Yeah.
So there was two paths. There was the karate path and the singing path. So when did the karate path change to the singing path?
Puberty. So maybe around 15 or 16 years old. I have an older brother, and he was like playing all the different music genres, you know. So at the time he was a lot into grunge music, so he would play me I don't know, starting from Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins, and those were like the first bands that made me try to be on the stage, to start singing and stuff like that. So I just remember, you know, having the first gig with a band. Like I also had a gig in my high school, but that's not a gig with a proper band, you know. It's not that kind of a gig with like drums, electric guitar. So I remember like having the first band gig, and I was already like I was in the music like for 15 years already. You know, I was like jumping on the audience, giving them microphone and stuff like that. So I felt like it was a natural thing for me to do.
You felt like the stage was your home.
Yeah, and I still do.
So do you like the Lithuanian song?
Yes, you know, they were cool. Last night we spent a couple of minutes just to share some ideas and stuff, you know, and I heard that people in Lithuania really appreciate like bands from Lithuania and Lithuanian music. They have scene where they could like actually live out of it, if I understood well, which is amazing for me, especially from like the Serbian alternative pop rock band perspective.
Eurovision is a great space for people to meet, collaborate, like it always has been. You find like-minded people, you know, exactly, who are into the same thing. Do you have an early Eurovision memory as well from being a kid? Yeah,
like that's actually the reason why I wanted to be part of Eurovision was like Željko Joksimović's performance back in 2004 with Lane Moje. You know, I remember like the whole nation was, you know, supporting and started watching Eurovision back again from that year. And, you know, it's like when the national team in football plays, you know, on the World Championship. Yeah. It's the same kind of thing in Serbia with Eurovision, you know. So it's really big tradition and it's really important and responsible thing. So I would go maybe with 2004 and then again 2009 with Alexander Rybak winning from Norway, you know. It's so funny. So many people I talk to, Alexander Rybak and Fairy Tale is just the marker. So many people of all different ages. But something magical happened that year. I don't know. Like the song was amazing. He was like full of charisma, and I think literally looked like a fairy tale. Everything was giving that kind of vibe. Are you a thrill seeker? Have you ever done a bungee jump? No.
Have you ever done a skydive?
No, I don't like that kind of things. I was like on a roller coaster in Barcelona, but that was as far as I could go. I was about to like puke, so no, thank you. I'm not that kind of adrenaline kind of guy, you know. I'm afraid of heights. So in national finals, I was climbing on the moon and going up maybe like 3 or 4 meters in the sky. So I had to rehearse for that for a month because I get dizzy when I look from heights. I also don't like diving. You know, when I look at the depth, it also makes me dizzy. So I'm, you know, back in 2009, I'm still a lot into snowboarding stuff. But back in 2009, I fell in France. I had amnesia, you know, and I think from that moment, I just stopped looking for extreme kind of things. You know, I just more like a blueberry pie and good coffee. It's a cool thing for me. Blue ski track, and I'm cool.
So in Basel, very much feet on the floor, no going up like high.
No, I can be cool with a sunset on the boat or something like that. That would be amazing.
Is all your preparations sorted? Is everything ready?
I think everything is ready, you know. I can't wait. I'm not that kind of a patient guy, and I've been working my whole life for this moment, and I really think I'm ready. So yeah, bring it on.
The cats are going to be nervous for you.
I'm gonna ask someone who's gonna keep them to go in another room without TV.
So they can't see you.
Yes, yeah,
so you've got your cat sitter sorted.
I'm gonna surprise them when they come back.
And you'll be like, watch Daddy on TV.
Yeah. With the Swiss cheese.
Do they like Swiss cheese?
I'm gonna find out.
Very quickly, this is the podcast, but your tattoos are amazing. I can see you've got a karate.
Yeah, it's a kimono. I'm like still a fan of a lot of cartoons and the PlayStation. So this is Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know, the cartoon that influenced my bad sense of humor probably most. I have Beavis and Butthead, you know, from like MTV era. They introduced me to a lot of bands and I like their humor as well. I used to play the game as well.
Yeah.
So I have 2 birds representing my grandmother and grandfather. I was so connected to them. So on this hand, I have some wintry tree with a deer. That's also something from my childhood. Wherever I used to live, I had that kind of trees, and the deer was the favorite animal of my grandfather. Here I have some kind of on the right inner side of my bike.
Yes.
I have that some kind of water element, and it's some kind of microphone and the medal from karate.
Yep. Very personal to you.
Yeah, you know, I'm aesthetic kind of a guy. I don't necessarily have to make a tattoo with a meaning, but it ended up like every tattoo has a meaning so far.
Finally, have you chatted to Kyle and Emmy, who are both Norwegian?
They are.
You studied Norwegian, right?
You know, finding out that Emmy was from Norway was really cool because back in Amsterdam, I started talking to her brother, who is also on the stage with her. So we started talking, and he's like, "I'm from Norway," and so I replied in Norwegian, and he was like, "Oh my God, we have to make Emmy surprised about this." So Emmy came, and I just started talking in Norwegian. "Hei, jeg heter Stefan. Hvor kommer du faktisk fra?" And she was like. Like the jaw dropped, you know, and it's cool. Kyle is also an amazing guy, so cute and sweet guy, and extremely talented. The cool thing for me is that I could speak Norwegian also to like Sissel from Denmark and Kai from Sweden, so we can actually communicate somehow. But we make it in the end.
So why Norwegian out of all the languages?
I just wanted to try something I never did in my life, and I always trust intuition. I just threw myself into that direction. I wanted to study Italian language, but I just realized, okay, I already know part of Italian, like A1, A2, and I could study it on my own afterwards. I heard cool things about the cathedral, Scandinavian languages, culture, and literature. So I just decided, okay, let's go there and see what's going to happen.
Maybe it was Alexander Rybak, actually.
Maybe like subconsciously.
Subconsciously.
But it could be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like football player, you know. You know, to be honest, like back at when I was about to study, I didn't know so much about Norway. Like maybe Alexander Rybak, the football guy, the fjords, the Vikings, and that's kind of...
Yeah, the hair is also very Viking-esque, isn't it? You
yeah.
can pass for a Norwegian.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Call me.
Princ, good luck. We will see you in Basel. Thank you so much for chatting on the podcast.
Thank you. It was amazing. Thank you for having me.
hello, PARG,
Hello.
representing Armenia. How are you?
I'm so good and I'm so excited. Yeah, everything is insane. I don't know, it's really cool.
It's been a roller coaster. How has the Eurovision journey been so far? What have you been doing?
It's unbelievable for me. I feel really good feelings, and it's a really big deal for me and for my career, for my life, and it's a big opportunity for me, and I'm really happy representing my country.
Does it feel the biggest moment of your life so far?
Yes, of course. Yes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm shocked.
Sometimes, do you feel it's not real?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're here in body, but your mind
Yes.
is somewhere else?
Yes, because I love Eurovision. I watch Eurovision with family every year. I never think about, one day I can represent in Armenia Eurovision. I don't know. I didn't think about it, never. So it's crazy.
And here you are.
Yes, unbelievable.
Did you always want to be a pop star, a singer, a musician?
Yes, of course. And I don't know, when I was a child, when I started in school, I started singing and a little bit creating music. And I always loved music and singing and dancing. And I think it's my everything.
It's your destiny,
Yes.
as we say.
I wanna tell about my sister. When I started in school, my sister inspired me and say, "Come on, go to try singing and performing on the stage." And I said, "Oh no, I tried write rap music, so a little bit." And I said, "Oh no, I don't want to sing. It's not cool." I write rap music. I tried. I'm really thankful to my sister for this.
So it could have been PARG the rapper, but instead your sister made you PARG the singer. Is she proud of you?
Yes, I don't know. My family is proud of me and always supported me, and I'm really thankful to them. They always say me good words and about, you can do everything, you can achieve your goals, and you're strong. So yeah,
They're your biggest fans, your biggest supporters.
yes.
So tell us about Survivor. Where did it come from? What was the meaning behind it?
My song is about keep going and believe in your dreams, believe in yourself. Everyone can find different meanings for yourself, but for me personally, it's about bullying. So when I was a child, sometimes people started bullying me. It was things like, be more serious, that's not for boys, I don't know, act more like a man. I've heard it all when I started making music, when I first stepped on stage. But if I had listened to them, I wouldn't be here today. And my message is keep going and don't give up and don't listen to anyone who try break you and who try stop you, and just keep going and believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and don't give up. Never don't give up.
As we say, don't listen to the haters.
Yes, yes, of course.
Because you always end up on top. You know, if you're the person who knows who they are, you always end up on top.
Yes, absolutely.
So tell us about the staging. Is it going to be a bit different? What can we expect?
It will be totally different than in the Eurovision in the Armenian national selection. And I want to say I have a great team, a great staging team. So it's Marvin Dietman and Marie Sophie, so Kalin and Irini Damianidou. So she worked on Marina Sati Zari song on last year, and so I'm so excited, and it will be different, but it will be staging a lot of energy and a lot of movements, and I think Armenia never has staging done before like this.
It's going to be something new,
yes, for Armenia. And I really want to make more proud Armenia, yes, and I will do all my best for this staging.
Who are some of your influences in music?
now it's in my playlist Spotify. It's Labyrinth. It's Billie Eilish. It's Mahmoud. It's
that's a good three.
Yes,
Labyrinth,
yes.
Billie Eilish, and Mahmoud. That is good.
many artists. Yes, and I don't know. I really love listen to many music because I inspired by this. Yeah,
It's like you're the music sponge and you take all the influence and enjoy everything. And Mahmoud was in Eurovision. Mahmoud was like with Soldi.
one of my
Twice.
favorite.
Twice. Is he one of your big Eurovision memories?
I remember this performance, Mahmoud performance with Saldi and
The clap.
yeah, the club, and I don't know, it's really fresh and it's really catchy song, and I really love him, and yeah, very talented. And now I follow Mahmoud on Instagram, and so yeah, he's very stylish, he's very talented. I don't know, it's really cool.
He's probably the coolest person to have come out of Eurovision in the last 10 years. He's a fashion model. He does all the magazines. Yeah, he's like just a cool guy.
Yeah.
Who have you vibed with? Who have you met from this year's Eurovision?
I can say we felt same energy with Gojo.
Yeah.
This guy is really insane, and I really love him. And yeah, we felt we connect. It was a really good connect, and I don't know, it's really good person and really talented. From Australia, it's very, very far.
Yeah, it's so far away.
far. I don't know. It's very good. It's very good. Yeah.
Tell us about where you live in Armenia. Where are you from and what's it like?
I'm from Lira village in Armenia. It's called Hayravang. It's a small village close to Sevan Lake. Armenian people in Hayravang's very, very hospitable.
Hospitable, yes.
Yes. and every time when I go to village, I live in Yerevan, but I go to village and communicate with my relatives and with brothers and sisters, and I know I really love. And so I think for me, my village is power place. I can say, yeah, so
yes.
Power place, yeah. And this tattoo in my hand.
You've got a tattoo on your arm.
It coordinates my village, yes. So in my heart, every time, every day.
Yeah, if you ever forget where you lived, just
Yes.
look, there we go.
Yes,
it's on
yes.
my arm.
Google Maps, yeah.
Type that into Google Maps, scan it. Yeah, I'm there already. Tell me a really good Armenian food that I would like.
I think Armenian barbecue, Khorovats, of course. So
okay.
you love meat?
Yes, I eat meat. Yes.
Okay, yes, it's Khorovats, yeah, barbecue. And I think you can try dolma. Yes, it's one of my favorite food, Armenian dolma, yes.
I like dolma as well.
Yeah,
Like,
do you try it?
Yeah, it's great.
Ah,
Yeah,
nice.
in the vine leaves, like when it's wrapped up. Is
Yes,
that right?
yes,
It's
yes.
delicious.
And what's what? I think last one it can be maybe paklava, sweet. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's a cake. Yeah, meaning
Yeah,
cake.
yeah, yeah.
Paklava.
Yeah, bring some to Basel from Armenia. So
Yes.
before you arrive in Switzerland, bring some baklava from
Oh,
Armenia. Yes.
that's cute.
Have you had any advice from other Armenian entries? So Brunette or Rosa Linn or Ladaniva? Like, do you take inspiration from them?
I didn't met with Lada Niva, but Rosalind and Brunette is my good friends. Yes, so with Brunette we released a song together, and we had many talks, and Rosalind too. And I released a Snap cover, a Rosalind cover. Yeah, I really love this song. It's a big, huge viral song. Yeah, of course. I really love them before. So yeah, we talked with Brunette, and Brunette told me about Eurovision. So and she said, enjoy. So feel every moment, feel every day. Just and I don't know, feel this moment, because it's once in your life.
Yeah.
Yes, and you will remember in all of your life in future. And I wanna tell about my ring. So it's
So you're wearing 3 rings at the minute.
I have many rings, but I have rings. It's a little gift from Rosa Linn, and after Eurovision, she gifted me this ring, and always when I go to stage, I wear this ring, and I believe this ring can give me luck. Yes.
So basically on your little finger on your right hand, there is a silver ring, and that is from Rosa Linn.
Yes.
That's amazing, and she gave that to you.
Yeah, she literally gifted. Yeah, I'm really thankful to Rosa Linn, and I really love her. Yeah.
So on stage, there's a little bit of Snap. It's a little bit of Snap.
Yes.
As part of Survivor, just a little tiny bit.
Yes.
That's so nice because her song just went around the world.
Yes.
It's gigantic. You can't even.
She's really talented.
Explain.
She's really amazing.
It's crazy. I love that you've got a tiny bit of Rosa Linn with you.
It's so cute. Yeah, I love it.
What do you want to tell people on that stage in Basel?
Believe in kindness, believe in love, believe in your strength, in your power. Never ever give up. Yeah, and believe in your dreams. And I think if boy from a small village, Hayravank in Armenia, can do it, so can you. I think. Yeah.
PARG, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. It's great to see you. Good luck in Basel.
Thank you so much. It was really, really, really good. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.